Well, welcome everybody to what's going to be kind of a sad video because there has been some very unfortunate things that have happened very recently. And I figured I would just kind of bring you guys all up to date. If you guys follow me over on Twitter, you guys will have already seen some of this that I posted last night that I am moving this weekend very suddenly. Everyone in my house. If you guys don't know, so I should back up and I should start at the beginning. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, currently I live in a big house with a bunch of other people. Micah and I, my wife, we are renting out the basement of an enormous house. It's got like 9 bedrooms in it. I think there's a total of 9 people that live in the house with us, including Micah and myself. And we've been living here for quite a long time. It's absolutely awesome. The house is over 100 years old. Beautiful, beautiful home. And we've really, really enjoyed living here. It's been absolutely awesome. Very affordable. We're good friends with the landlord. He's an awesome guy. And it's been absolutely amazing living here. When we moved into the house, my landlord let us know that the house was in litigation. If you guys don't know what that means, litigation is basically where there's a legal battle over ownership of the home. And so another person other than my landlord was trying to legally gain ownership of the home over some very complicated real estate laws and things that happened back in 2007 when there was a lot of shady stuff happening in real estate. And my landlord's father, who actually bought the home years and years ago, was involved in some not so great things involving real estate and banking and stuff that's kind of over my head. My landlord's an attorney. He's been trying to sort this out and trying to keep ownership of the home because he believes that he does have a legal right to it. Obviously, like, he's bought the home, he's been paying the mortgage for years, so there was another party involved who was trying to gain ownership of the house that me and my family live in. My wife and a bunch of my friends upstairs, and so we knew this when we moved into the house. We knew that the house was in litigation, and it had been in litigation for 7 years. That this other kind of almost random person had been trying to gain ownership of the house. My landlord's like, they really don't have a case. They've been trying to gain ownership for years, but they've never been able to get enough evidence and enough traction to actually do anything and actually progress the case. It's kind of just been stalled for years. And so he was like, it's really not going anywhere. But he's like, but there is a small chance that they could win the case, and then my landlord would lose the house, and we'd have to move out. So about a month ago, my landlord let us know that the case against the house had kind of taken a bad turn, and it looked like there was a chance he could lose the house, and we might have to move out. But he's like, but I've got some new evidence that I have to kind of prove my ownership of this house. It's all very complicated legal stuff, but he said we shouldn't really worry about it. It looked like it was going to be okay. But last night, my landlord sat me down and said that he had lost the legal battle with the house, and my landlord lost ownership of the house that I live in. And so someone else now owns the house that I'm living in, and they have said that we all need to move out, and we need to be out by the weekend. And it's Thursday at the time I'm making this, and we have to be out by Saturday night. So it sucks. It sucks a lot, guys. And this has really, really thrown a wrench in my entire life, basically. But it is what it is, and there's not a lot that we can do about it. Obviously, like, my landlord doesn't even own the house anymore, and the people who now legally do own the house, he's still going to be fighting this because he still believes that the judge was incorrect. The judge wouldn't even really listen to his evidence, wouldn't even really listen to his case, and kind of just dismissed everything that he was saying, wouldn't listen to any of his witnesses or anything like that. So he said he's going to continue fighting this, and he may regain ownership of the house in the future, but in the meantime, I need to find a new place to live, and I need to do it now. So last night, Micah and I sat down and kind of discussed our options about where we can live and what we're going to do. We've got family that live here in Utah, because currently we live in Salt Lake City, Utah. But we for a long time, Micah and I have been vaguely considering and toying with the idea of moving to Portland, Oregon, where some of Micah's family lives, in the Portland, Vancouver area. A lot of her family lives up there, and that's where Micah grew up, and she's always wanted to move back there. If you guys don't know, obviously, I run a YouTube channel online. Micah Has an online business as well. I also own a video production company, which is doing pretty well. We've been looking to expand actually, and so potentially moving out of state would be a great way to be able to expand my business and make even more money potentially. So with all of that in mind, we had to make a decision very, very quickly. We basically found out last night we were going to have to move out, and we were going to have to make some decisions very, very quickly. So we sat down, we talked about it, we thought about it for a long time. We talked with my mom, we talked with Micah's mom and Micah's family about their thoughts about all of this. We spent a lot of time talking and thinking about it, and we decided that we're going to move to Portland this weekend. So Micah is actually going to take a flight out tomorrow. Micah's flying out there tomorrow, and I'm going to be driving a U-Haul up on Saturday. So that is what is happening in my life right now. So all of my setup is going to be very different in just a couple of days. And it's honestly, Micah is very excited about it. Micah has wanted to move back to the Portland area for a very long time. I mean, like I said, that's where she grew up. She's very excited about it. But there's still that underlying stress and suckage of suddenly having to we're literally being kicked out of our house right now. Nothing to do with us. It's not like oh, we failed to pay rent and so they're evicting us. It's literally my landlord, the person who owns the house, has lost the house in a legal battle, and now all of the people who live here are being evicted because the new owner doesn't want us here, and it really sucks. It really, really sucks, guys. But I'm trying to look on the bright side. We are going to be closer to Micah's family, and honestly, I think Portland is an awesome city. Portland is a really awesome. Salt Lake is a really awesome city as well, but Portland is a really awesome city. So, I mean, it's just, there's good things and there's bad things, and I'm just trying not to die from stress because suddenly, unexpectedly, being kicked out of your house sucks. So, anyway, I don't want this to be like a really depressing video. I will still be streaming today. I'm making this video on Thursday. Hopefully this video is going to go up right after I film it on Thursday afternoon, is hopefully when you guys are watching this. I'm still going to stream tonight, Thursday. I'm still going to stream on Friday. Saturday, I'm probably going to do an early stream, and then I'm going to be driving the truck probably Saturday afternoon/evening. It's a 14-hour drive. I'm going to vlog that for you guys. So you guys will still have a vlog on Sunday. You'll probably have another vlog on Tuesday about my new house, all of the things we got set up there. And then I'm going to be back to stream my regular streaming schedule on Monday in my new setup up in Portland. And so yeah, that's what's happening right now. Hopefully this is awesome. Hopefully everything is good. But any good wishes or prayers or anything that you want to send my way is very, very appreciated. I super appreciate all the support that you guys have already shown me on Twitter. And I mean, you guys are absolutely awesome, and I apologize for being kind of a basket case right now. If I seem that way in my streams or on Twitter or anything like that, just know that I will be back to my normal, awesome, happy self in a couple of days once this is all settled and everything is good to go. So thank you all for all of your support, and make sure to drop a like on the video if you guys are excited to see Portland and where I'm going to be living for the next little while. So thank you all for all your support. You guys are awesome. I'm TheJoshWatson. I will see you guys all in the next one.